Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another review, and this time I am taking a look at Labor Day, which is a movie starring Josh Brolin and Kate Winslet, who are, two actors I love. So this could be good, right? Well, this is directed by Jason Reitman, who is, of course, the son of Ivan Reitman, I'm pretty sure at least, who of course brought us Ghostbusters and a bunch of great movies. Jason Reitman brought us Juno, Young Adult, couple other movies maybe, I can't remember, but I was actually looking forward to this because I love the two main actors, and even though the story itself, the trailer I should say actually, the trailer itself looked very corny, melodramatic, I was still looking forward to it because I really do like the two main actors. So what did I think of Labor Day? Let's talk about it. The story for Labor Day follows Josh Brolin's character, Frank, who busts out of jail after being in jail for 18 years for a crime he might or might not have committed. You have to watch the movie to find out. And rushes to a supermarket where he finds Adele, played by Kate Winslet, who is a single mother, and of course her son, what's his name? Henry? I can't remember the actor's name, I'm sorry, but Henry. And of course, Josh Brolin's like, okay, this is what's going to happen. You're going to take me to your house. Not gonna hurt anybody. I just need to go there, rest my leg, because I injured myself trying to bust out of jail. And cops are looking for me. I need somewhere to lay low. So of course, because Adele is actually a very kind of fragile, very weak woman at this point in her life, which you'll understand if you see the movie. She's like, all right, fine, I guess. And of course, they go to her house. Everything's okay for the most part. He seems like a pretty decent guy, even though of course he's kind of kidnapping these people or holding them hostage in a way. But of course a lot of stuff happens, a lot of, ooh, Josh Brolin's actually a very sweet guy in this movie, and oh, Adele actually, she's lost the will to love, and of course Josh Brolin might be that guy that brings the love back into her, and ooh, and of course Henry's a kid, and he's actually rushing to puberty, and there's a side plot where he wants to have a girlfriend and see boobies and stuff, ooh. So there you go, there's a story. So the story is about, of course, a woman who falls in love with her kidnapper, pretty much, or not even kidnapper, or a criminal, and they actually fall in love, they love each other, blah blah blah, and bad stuff happens. So there you go, there's the story for Labor Day. Like I said, I'm not the best at explaining stories, but you know what, if you want a good story explanation, go watch someone else, because I'm not here to retell the entire story for you, just here to tell you if it's a good movie. And Labor Day, I have to admit, even though it's very melodramatic, it has some really good, very touching moments. Some very creepy ones too, which I'll get to in a second. But for the most part, this is a very touching story. It's, like I said, it's very melodramatic. It's very cheesy, hokey at times. But because Josh Brolin and Kate Winslet actually have really fantastic chemistry and are really damn good in here, and their characters are actually really interesting for the most part, you actually, you can follow it, even though it's very melodramatic, like I said. And like I briefly mentioned in my terrible explanation of the story, there is a side plot with Henry, the 14, 15-year-old kid, who's going through puberty, and he, of course he's finding women more attractive and stuff, and he just wants a girlfriend and stuff, and it's a very small side plot about that. And that's actually the part where I found it kind of creepy, because at first it's just Adele and her son, Henry, and at times it feels very, I know it's going to sound wrong, but it felt very incesty. Very incesty, if that's even a word. It's not a word. But I had a feeling of incest because Henry was talking about he was visualizing women. Every time he would have like dreams about women and stuff, and it's actually really creepy. And then of course he would look at his mom in weird ways and stuff, and there's even like flashbacks of them talking about sex and stuff. I'm like, ugh. I got weird feelings about that. But besides that, everything else in this, even though very melodramatic, like I said, the dialogue itself isn't the best, but I still really liked all that other stuff because the actors do a damn good job. And it actually became kind of tense because I didn't know where it was going to go. I knew it wasn't going to have a great ending, like, for the characters, not, just overall quality. I meant like for the characters themselves, there probably wasn't going to be a good ending for them, but I didn't know what was going to happen, so I wanted to see what would happen. Would he get caught? Would someone find out that they were pretty much hiding a fugitive in their house? Oh, what was going to happen? I don't know. So wow, this is turning stupid, but no, I really didn't know, and I wanted to know, and I was actually very intrigued. Like I said, the dialogue isn't the best, the acting is really good, but that doesn't save a movie from a weak script. And I will admit, like I said, The dialogue, the storytelling, the pacing. I don't think I mentioned this, but the pacing is pretty damn slow. And like I said, the dialogue is not the best. But again, the actors do such a good job that I was with it. I really was. And I really wanted to see what was going to happen. And I really wanted this movie to have a nice, happy ending. So, I don't know. I like this film. There's not much else to say. I know this review was very confusing. But for the most part, I really liked it. I didn't think it was amazing, but I liked it. So, what did I think of Labor Day? I liked it. I'm going to give it a 28 out of 40. There you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and goodbye.